Hello, Miss Rogers. How are you
Good,
today?
how are you?
Good, good. I came to do a public records request
Okay,
today.
let's go here. What is it that you need?
Well, I went to see Mr. Horton at the code enforcement last week,
Uh-huh.
and I asked him if I could see his last two emails that sent or received. He wouldn't give them to me. He said he didn't understand a public records law, and he sent me here. So,
We actually have those here. This is the actual request for the email, and this was the last email he was sent. And we also had a report that you wanted, the animal control report.
yes,
And
yes,
that's,
yes.
you can have that as well.
Now, how come I just can't go to these agencies directly and request these
Well,
documents?
what we have set up is you can request them through them, but it would be released in a timely manner based on 119. And 119, I'm sure if you've reviewed it,
Mhm.
there's a lot of exemptions, and we want to ensure that the citizens receive the proper record they're supposed to, and that any exemptions are claimed. And a lot of the lobby staff and stuff of that are not fully trained on what is exempt and what is not. So that's why we have it going in and out through one location.
But don't you think that they should be trained on all this?
Well, have you read 119, all of it?
I have a very good gist of it. Ma'am, I'll be
Okay,
honest,
well,
I haven't read all of it,
it's
but I have a
quite
basic
extensive. And it is
understanding.
statute-based driven, and so I'm sure if you're familiar with statute-based, it is interpretation
Mm-hmm.
based. So therefore, we can't obviously keep up on it. They do change legislation, obviously proposed, I think, maybe 40 changes this year. All of them didn't go through, but it's something that constantly changes. So just to ensure that the citizens receive their accurate request and it's filled properly, that way they're not saying, no, you can't have it.
Mm-hmm.
They're just taking your request and
But
putting
I
it to
think
the
that it's
proper.
creating like unnecessary delays, and I mean, I don't understand what there was to be redacted from an animal control report.
There wasn't anything redacted in that one.
See, and then I had to come here
But
and get
there's
it from you.
possibly. Well, we email it to try to make it more convenient.
But I want to inspect and
And-
document the original documents.
Okay, I understand what you're trying to, I understand that. And I respect it because, it is good to have the checks and balances. But most people who are trying to get the information because, they're requiring it for, to take to court for civil matters, with guardian animal control.
Because I've been accused of having chickens by the city.
No, I'm just saying when people want reports, like if somebody wants an animal control report, they normally aren't concerned about inspecting the original. They just want a copy that they're going to take. So that's why it's worked out. A lot of citizens prefer to just receive it via email. Some of them come up and pick it up, but a lot of them find it more convenient to receive it by email.
I thought it was more convenient if I could just simply ask for the document and have it given to me, and if there's a reason not to, something needs to be redacted, it's a sensitive information, than to give that to me in writing, which he wouldn't do the other day.
Right.
So I was concerned about that,
Why are you concerned? Because you couldn't have it when you wanted it?
I couldn't have it in writing as to why that he wasn't giving it to me.
He wasn't not giving it to you. He was taking your request and having it filled in a timely manner. So he didn't necessarily say you couldn't have it. He just said he couldn't provide it to you at that time. He was going to submit your records request, correct?
Well, he told me to contact you. He didn't say he was going to submit it. So.
Well, he did submit it. He submitted that you wanted the records request. So that's what he had done.
Now, was there anything that he needed to redact from these documents?
From his email, no. That was just the last email.
I mean,
And
I really
this is
don't.
his email to me for your request.
Ah.
That's what that is. He's stating that he spoke with you.
And where's the last two emails sent or received from them?
He advised you on the last one, so it was just the one that was sent.
I asked for his last two emails sent or received.
Okay, well, we can, complete that request.
I just think if you would have just, given me the documents there, we could have saved all this time and hassle of having to come here and deal with this after like a week of time.
Well, it wasn't a week of time. It was ready the next day. So that week of time is because, you couldn't make it back up here, which is understandable. You have to work or whatever you have going on in your life.
Mm-hmm.
But you.
That's
also
why I'm
have
saying that it's
to-
not convenient for the citizens, because when they're there and they can just have the record,
Well, we
on
haven't had
hand.
any complaints from any other citizens when we email them,
Mhm.
and they've been provided, in a timely manner. So I'm not quite sure. For you, I understand it was an inconvenience for you.
Mhm.
But if you have,
I'm sure it's happened to other people. They just don't come in here, like how with the camera. So, because like I have had some
I have
emails
not had
from
any
people
complaints.
upset about things with Charlotte County and records. So,
Oh, have you?
yes, ma'am, I
I have
have.
not had any transferred over to me, but they're more than welcome to
To
voice
come
their
and
concern.
contact you, Ms.
Yes,
Rogers.
of course they can.
All
And
right,
I have
guys.
here's my business card for the public records. If you want to get that on camera,
Oh, yeah.
you can put
I
that
will.
out there.
Guys, please call her if you have issues.
I did actually get a phone call from somebody the last time you posted a video,
Mm-hmm.
and he was from out of state, and he said he wanted to say that the process was actually good. He had nothing but comments to say, positive comments.
Oh, good.
So that's the only call I did receive. I didn't receive any other ones, but definitely if there's anybody who thinks we can improve our process, I would always look forward to that. That's what we're here to do. So it
Okay.
doesn't matter to me, it doesn't bother me.
Well, it shouldn't. And like I said, like I would like to see that other email that I asked him for.
Okay, well I have to do a search. It's not something that obviously we keep.
Mhm.
So if you want to have a time frame, let me get a pen.
I'll just come back at my convenience.
No, I mean like a time frame of the request for the record. Because you want the last two emails, so do you have like a time?
You have one of them here, and whatever the one was prior to this one.
You want the one prior to this one, or the one prior to the one he sent to me? Because mine was at 4:37.
The one prior to this one.
The one prior to so before 3:05, that email. And you don't want to email to, you want to
No.
come back in?
I would like to inspect the original document.
Okay,
Yes,
no
ma'am.
problem. 3:05. And would you like me to call you when it's available, or are you just gonna?
You can call me.
Okay.
That's fine.
Do you want to give your number?
Sure.
Do you want to write your number so that way it's not on the phone?
Oh, these people all know my number.
Oh,
It's fine,
okay.
ma'am.
Go ahead.
863
863
517
517.
1966. I don't mind. If the public contacts me, man. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Just
Fine.
right. No problem. Okay, so we'll give you a call when it's ready. Probably Monday, I would say.
Okay.
Well,
Well,
what time is it? 3? I might have it by 4 today if you wanted to hang around. But
I think I'm gonna go.
okay.
But you enjoy your day, Ms.
All right.
Rogers.
You have a great weekend, and maybe I'll
Okay.
see you Monday.
All right.
All right. Take care.